One Piece fans are at war with each other? It's time for the latest news out of Japan. The 1088th episode of One Piece, which was released a few days ago, marked the end of the legendary Wano arc. This arc was the longest in the series, given that it aired for a couple of years, and it received high praise from fans for its astounding animation and overall adaptation quality. The latest episode did more than just end this highly acclaimed arc, as it also featured a preview for the next episode, titled Entering a New Chapter, Luffy and Sabo's Paths, which would officially kick off the Egghead arc when it airs in January. This upcoming arc was previously announced during the closing days of the Jump Festa 2024 with new promotional material, and fans had a positive reaction towards that announcement. However, after getting a proper first look into the arc from the preview, the positivity seems to have dwindled as a bunch of fans are now worried about its upcoming adaptation. It became apparent that Toei Animation would be adapting the Egghead arc using a different art style than the Wano arc, one which presents the cast in a softer and lighter manner, and this has caused a rift within the One Piece fandom. Many fans seem to hate the new presentation of the characters, and the pivotal points of complaints based on the character designs were based on how much younger Luffy looks, and the new light-skinned appearance of Usopp. To some, it's the decision to change the art styles for each arc they found problems with. A fan on X had this to say on the matter: "I still think having a consistent art style is better than changing it every arc, no matter how good it is. Marineford art was the best." While that is a fair opinion, it's also very short-sighted when it comes to the case of the Egghead arc. A change in art style is no indication that the animation or overall visual quality will drop in any way. In fact, it's safe to believe that the thinner lines and simplistic art would create room for a more fluid animation during key fight scenes. The Wano arc made use of thick lines and auras in designing the characters, and while this worked in representing most of the epic fights, it made character movements at times feel rigid. The new Egghead design looks to solve this problem, creating smoother motion during fights. Some fans believe that the new design would make hype sequences such as the Gear 5 transformation look better than ever. Aside from that, the decision to change the visuals for the new arc was a great one. There's the idea that the overly intense nature of the Wano design just wouldn't fit, and it would serve to give the Egghead arc its own distinct feel, as well as merchandising. It's great to see that not all fans of One Piece see this change negatively. How can people compare Wano Luffy to Egghead Luffy and choose which is better when they're literally the best of both worlds? These were the words of a fan on X who loved the new designs and wasn't in support of all the destructive criticism. A lot of others within the community have similarly positive reactions towards this preview, and some even believe this new direction by Toei Animation could finally make One Piece become the anime of the year for 2024. In other news, Boruto's manga just dethroned One Piece.